Alright, so this is the night before I begin my penis enlargement pill experiment. I took all the measurements um, right before filming, and here are the stats. I've got the stats on the screen now, so you can see them. These are the supplements. Let's see, I'm gonna get these open, and I'm gonna talk about them. Alright, here we go. Big Jim and the Twins, male enhancement. Uh, so, the thing about penis enlargement pills is that all of them are super sketchy. When you Google it on Google, the first thing that comes up is Ron Jeremy reviews, and all of the supplement names had more X's than a bad Xbox gamer tag. So, not very good. Also, they had none of the ingredients on there, which was scary because I didn't know if it was going to give me a heart attack or some shit like that. All of the ingredients, I'll put them on the screen here. All of the ingredients, they're herbs. They're mostly herbs and some extracts from other organisms. And what they are is they're either known aphrodisiacs in like traditional medicines, or they're thought to be aphrodisiacs, but then in studies they've been shown to have little or no effect, or they're just something that has no effect whatsoever observed anywhere, and they're just kind of in there. There's nothing in here that's possibly dangerous except for one ingredient, which is classified by the FDA as a possible mutagen. Speaking of the FDA, these are classified as dietary supplements, so that way they don't have to get passed by the FDA. But this company, Merritt's Mayer Laboratories, I checked them and they're about as legit as you can get as far as penis enlargement pills are concerned. Alright, so we're at day 1 of the penis enlargement pills experiment. I took my first dose today at around 9 a.m. They smelled like dirt. They tasted as such. I didn't feel anything right off the bat. I just feel kind of normal. Most of the ingredients in there are believed to be or are confirmed to be aphrodisiacs. So I thought I would feel something, but I just kind of feel normal. Alright, so we're on day 4 of my little experiment. And last night when I measured, it was actually a 1/4 inch shorter, which is concerning. But also, the thing about last night is that I was very tired once I got home, and I really did not feel like measuring. I was very much not into it, so I wasn't as hard as I could possibly get, but it was still shorter, and I was just like, no. But, and also it's probably because I was just not interested, because usually I only masturbate or, like, get hard like that every 5 days, but doing it every day, I even lost more interest. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start measuring every 5 days, going at it like that. And but today I didn't measure my blood pressure. So if you're looking at the other stats that are up right now, I didn't. We're day 3. I missaid that. I'm not gonna. I didn't measure my blood pressure because it would have been artificially inflated. Because like earlier today, I'm about to beat the shit out of somebody, but I didn't end up doing that. But I still felt that way. Alright, so it's day 5 of the penis enlargement pill study. And, when I measured last night, it was actually larger than the control. Here are the stats right there. So that was interesting to see. I think it's mostly just the aphrodisiac qualities of the ingredients, and I think I'm just getting more aroused by it. I remember the orgasm that I felt, it was like more intense, but it's definitely changing the way that I think. The aphrodisiacs, like I'm thinking a lot more about sex, and so like for instance, with my reeds that I use for saxophone, I usually put like a little mark. It'll be like a dot or a number, like 1 and 2 or the date to distinguish my reeds from each other. This one, uh, I just put the word cock. That's what I did. Um, so that, and I'm also having like very sensual and very sexual dreams. And up until then, I'd only remembered about one dream in the past 6 months, 1 or 2 dreams in the past 6 months. In the past week, I've had like 3 dreams which were very sensual or sexual in nature. The sensual ones, like there was still an emotional connection with whoever I was interacting with, but there was that. I mean, like, yes, sex was involved in it, but it wasn't just about sex and lust. But another one was just about like a penis monster was attacking me. So, all right, so it's day 9, I think, of the penis enlargement pill study, and I think on the last entry, it talked about how I was having these sexual and sensual dreams. Right, and now I'm beginning to experience attraction to people that I don't think I otherwise would have experienced without the aphrodisiacs in the penis enlargement pills. And as a result, I'm feeling more attracted to people. I'm definitely mentioning stuff like that a lot more. I'm feeling more attracted. I'm feeling a greater desire to be intimate with them, and it's actually like working, like the stuff that I'm doing, and I'm able to like accomplish things, which usually, like, when it comes to like my interactions with the opposite sex, stuff takes like a lot longer, and like it won't develop like just within one day to like be able to do stuff. But I was able to do that this past Saturday. That was day 7 or 6 or something like that. So I all right, so we're it's some time after the pills study, and I ended up having to stop, and mainly because let's see, with the aphrodisiac qualities of the pills, people began to be more much seem they began to seem much more attractive to me, and they and I was very horny, so I ended up doing some stuff that I don't think I would have done without the pills. I don't think I would have done that otherwise. Um, so, and also there was a line, and it was a friend of mine, close friend of mine, but we're just not each other's type. And we said if she becomes attractive to me, kill it. And she did. Like, so the pill's qualities, like, it made people seem more attractive. So like a person who was originally like a 0 to me became like a 6. So this is what we're talking about. So we ended up having to cut it there because it was like I was becoming very distracted by like sexual thoughts. Like I was going to Walmart to buy cookies. So I was walking up and down the main aisle of Walmart, and I would start at the meat section, and I would forget about buying cookies, and I would start thinking about something else, mostly sexual. And then by the time I would get down to the pharmaceutical stuff, I would forget. I'm like, oh, I'm looking for cookies, and I went up and down like that, like 3 times. So it was best that I cut it off right there. So a few things that I'll mention before I end this video. I wanted to have graphs, but a lot of the data that I had was a little bit too spotty. So it was too inconsistent for like the graphs to actually look good and stuff like that. Also, everything with like libido and size. It all went back to normal in about 3 to 5 days. The next video is going to be the Thanksgiving vlog, the annual Thanksgiving vlog, so I hope to see you then.